waiting like how long?
Was it last year?
Oh, sorry,
all
December.
the years blur together.
Yeah, it's been over a year. It's been like what, a year and 8 months, something like that. But it feels like most of the DLC characters, at least, they kind of that delayed effect, right? Where it takes 6 to 7 months to settle in.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you start seeing popping up on big stages with high impact performances.
They seem to generate the
Yo,
most
get the
salt.
zoom in on the feet. Cameraman, zoom in on the feet.
Yeah, for the feet monsters in the chat.
Look at his
socks.
Who's the guy?
Sora.
Sora, that's it. Yeah, the gym
Taking
player.
his
Yeah.
shoes off.
He's taking his shoes
My
off.
man was sitting
Indian style, yeah, with
sitting-
no shoes on there. He got his feet on the
Yo,
damn
so
chair.
check this out. When you see Pekos step up the NOROMA like this, you got a Tokyo versus Kyushu matchup here.
Yep.
But the big thing about NOROMA is multi-character, right? We knew him from Jack initially, but
Jack is sealed.
dude, he sealed the Jack. That's the thing. So he's been running Drag. He's been running DJ. He's been running multiple
He
characters
ran
on big
Jin,
stages.
too. Just ran
Yes.
regular Jin, default Jin, man.
Pekos pretty much has been sticking to Geese and then Pocket Bob, right? It's hard to look at this guy and forget, right?
He's a champion. He's not only Master Cup, God's Guardian champion in the past, too.
I was about to say, you caught me before I can say it, man. Those
right
old
now.
Master Cups, right? Kagemaru kind of stole the scene recently, but you got to remember the original comeback kid, Pekos, was able to run that shit with Bob easy.
Bob, of course, maybe not as strong as he used to be.
Yeah, he's
so
talked about that a little bit, right?
See how Pekos plays.
Maybe he feels like
Over.
damage. On average in Tekken 7, he felt like maybe his damage isn't so standout compared to how he was in 6, maybe compared to some teams that he had in Tag 2. But that's one reason why he switched to Geese, but he still has that Pocket Bob.
And, a lot of people may not know, Pekos is actually probably one of the most well-traveled Japanese
I would
players
agree. Yeah,
in the
for
past
sure.
few years. He's just never been able to clutch it out
Get
and
the
make
big.
it.
That's what. But that's a lot of Tekken players, though,
Yeah.
Mark. Right?
So many.
Any arcade legacy game, Tekken especially, there's so many players at the high level, at the top level, but they haven't had that high impact stage win. It
goes in
second
waves,
place.
though, right? Yeah.
Second place is third place is fourth place. You got those, but finding the big win is so tough. In this
And
game.
when you do find that big win, you see them repeat. So
Yeah.
he just needs one. And like we mentioned earlier, NOROMA, this is where he got his springboard. After that, it just big results
And
today. Who
to
knows?
be fair, carrying over some momentum from yesterday too, right? He beat Nobi 2-1 to be able to qualify on winner's side, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. Typically, that's a bad matchup for him.
He's ready, man. He's been grinding. He's got the experience. He's got the stage experience as well.
He's by far been the most consistent Japanese player on the TWG the past 3 years now.
NOROMA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say he's the most consistent.
Usually when JP has that debate, NOROMA, Take, Chikarin, right? In that order for consistency is the thing.
Yeah, Chikarin, especially of late, has been winning the most, I would say, and probably favored by the most. Just because making that switch, and obviously everyone knew he used Akuma before, he used regular Jin for the longest, and everyone knows regular Jin's probably one of the best characters. But finally making that transition, that full transition to Geese, really helped skyrocket those wins.
And obviously we didn't see it pay off the way maybe he wanted at the mix-up, right? But even so, if you think about it, the threat of that in tournament.
Oh, yeah.
When you run Geese on front and then you have the pocket Jin, the pocket Akuma like that, that's very scary in first to 2, first to 3 scenarios like that.
Why would he switch though? Like right now, it looked like no one had an answer. Even one of the easiest, I would say, matches that I saw. Everything coming up to, he just kind of dominated. Never really had any challenge. I don't see him switching anybody today.
Well, this one's going to be interesting too, because after this match, we were talking about Chikarin earlier, right?
Yep.
Let's say Chikarin does get sent into the loser bracket.
Okay.
He might be lined up for another rematch with Nee. The guy that he played twice at the mix-up. He's 1-1 with Nee now for this season, but that might be an interesting matchup that we might have to watch out for.
I want to see how Nee's playing. As godlike he is, he's a little bit shaky, I think,
The
yesterday
best thing
for
about
Nee.
Nee is someone's always going to make an excuse for him. You just did right now. You just did right now. You're one of those guys. He's not in good condition. He just played 100 matches in Osaka.
Is he going to come out in full force? We're going to get full power Nee today. He's on the stage. Look, he's got rocks and roll. His team logos everywhere. His bosses are around here. Everyone's watching.
He has to be. After everyone else got their minutes cut from the show yesterday, he has to be.
They put him on there, camera after camera. So here, right now, we got a little bit of Pekos trying to get his headset working. NOROMA does not care, though. Very rare.
The other thing about this, and we touched on it a little bit earlier too, is the loser of this match has to play the winner of Kelthu and Low-High. Both of these players probably have a bad matchup against Low-High in particular. If you're looking for him to be able to make it through, I think most people will consider him the favorite in that matchup.
I think Kelthu, especially if he's going to be using Lei in this tournament, which is probably going to do if he's not using Hwarang, he's going to end up being a fan favorite because that guy plays nuts.
He definitely surprising lay play, right? Not normal. He's dancing, he's having fun out there.
Agree or disagree, he's kind of the dark horse right now, I would say.
He's the darkest horse I've seen today.
He beat Kokoma. That was kind of a surprise, right? John Ding as well was pretty big, but beating Kokoma to qualify for top 8 yesterday. And again, it was just
even Kokoma couldn't believe it, man. He was just stunned.
Wake up buttons. A very unorthodox play style. Just feels himself. But we'll see. Every player, again, coming in cold. The other thing I got to mention, too, like Keltu had that long run yesterday, so he's constantly playing. He's warmed up. He's ready to go.
It's a little bit different when you have that 24-hour break, right? Now you have to set it. You don't necessarily have the warm-up to lead into that. That's another thing, too, these hot-cold players, right?
We still have the exciting headset check right now. NOROMA looking into spaces. Let's get this over with.
You know, you talked about Keltu benefiting from like being able to sit down and just run the sets like that. Pekos, I would think, is kind of the same kind of player too, right? Traditionally, if you sit down, you let him play, you let him get warm up. Then all of a sudden he has confidence. Now he's playing a little bit differently, playing a little bit spicy. He can see the stuff a little bit easier. It's a little bit different though when you just set him down and ask him to run a set like this.
All right, so here we go. We got the character select now. Is this button check or what? After all this time, we just going right into it?
What's the character matchup is my question.
Yo, put on the hand cam.
Oh,
put on the hand cam. Hold on. Put on the hand cam.
The seal is broken.
Put on the hand cam real quick.
He's like Tasty Steve when he takes off the arm beads.
All right, I guess we're going. No button check. NOROMA, by the way, guys, took off his socks, too. He's bare feet on the front stage right now in front of the crowd.
He's actually barefoot.
Yeah, he's barefoot out here. Are you ready to go? Rock Zero 2019, first match of the day. Mr. Pekos versus NOROMA. First to 2.
I can't believe he took off his socks.
Full power, man. You want to save that for grand finals, but he knows Pekos is a threat.
He's trying to replicate optimal net play settings.
Down 4-2. We're going to break it right off the bat. Yep. Hey. Just wants to keep him here, sacrificing the damage for the position. The names are switched, guys. Don't worry about it, right? Pekos running Geese, NOROMA running. Wait a second, the seal? What happened to the seal, Obama? He took off the socks and he brought out Jack. He's going full power from the start.
Well, the thing is here, you got to race to 2, right? This is the winner semis.
Yep.
Not yet guaranteed a top 3 spot. But after this, from here on out, if anyone's able to get in there, they're going to have to play longer sets.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be careful. It's going to be a rough road.
Trade. You got to watch out. That down 4-2 was kind of what sealed the first round as well. Unsafe, but NOROMA just used it so well. There, so you get a little punish 1-1-2. But backing away this time.
Nice, he gets a big counter hit.
Try going for the running too, but he's a back 3 instead. Then knee. Oh, he's dead.
He is definitely dead.
Hey, gets to save the floor break as well. And he's about to build another bar as well. So that first round, NOROMA took that. We talked about it yesterday, how important the meter is for Geese. Right, whenever you can win a round without spending a bar, if he only spends 1, that's good for him. If he spends a bar and loses the round, that's good. Really, really big for the opponent.
And that says a lot about how Pekos feels against NOROMA, too. Most pieces, you see them trying to save the bar, trying to save up for 2 or 3 for later rounds. He's spending it right away. He's like, no, I got a round. I got to be able to take it against NOROMA, especially if he's running Jack.
Yeah, and that's just the kind of respect that he's putting on him right now. Oh, the big
the sky.
And that's the thing, too. Once he does have meter, that kind of changes the matchup against Jack. Jack can't go willy-nilly just throwing out certain things because he's going to get that knee into the max mode cancel, into whatever he wants. He could go downstairs.
Hey, and he won that round, but he's got 2 bars now. He's got the reset at the wall for a ton of damage. He's got 2 hits to kill right now.
If he touches him, he's going to use it. He's definitely going to use it.
This is not what we expected. It's not what we expected this to start, right?
This is big.
Yep.
Max jab carry all the way to the wall.
Stomp
2 bars, turn up, break that floor.
Does he want a Red Storm here? No, he wants to save it.
All right, one more hit. It could be it.
Yeah, one more hit could definitely be the round here. Got it. Max cancel. Messes up the combo, though. Give NOROMA a second chance. We get to reset.
Crouch jab cancel. Off the wall bounce. Go downstairs one more time.
Stand up.
Double rep ender. Still saving that last bar. Gets it. Pekos 1-0 over NOROMA.
Look at he's smiling. He messed up. He definitely didn't want that low. He wanted to go up, plant the seeds on his feet right there. Couldn't do it. 3 rounds straight though. What's up?
Put your socks back on.
What is up? And that was not just a 3-0. That was a fast 3-0. That was a fast 3-0.
Change the game. Turn it off Tekken 7. Put it on Twitch IRL. We got the shoes off. I need y'all dropping bits, donations, everything in the chat right now. NOROMA got his raw feet on the stage.
So the Jack pick, we talked about how he's been saving Jack.
You usually got to pay for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's why we're not showing it. We haven't shown it yet. Yeah, so we talked about Jack been sealed, but he brings him out after, feels like months, and just gets walked. That's what happens. Maybe he hasn't been practicing the character. Maybe, I don't know. So he's going back to drag. This is a character we've been seeing him play more often recently. Pekos playing for dear life.
He's stuck with drag though.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's locked in.
He is stuck. So this could be good, it could be bad, but it gives Pekos a chance to kind of think things through.
That was a wash. What the hell?
Jack was whack, man.
Yeah, look, Pekos
got too confident.
He got Birdman hands going on right now. He's feeling it. He knows just one more game, 3 more rounds, and he's out there in winner's final.
And this, I don't think anybody really expected this either, dude. Typically, when they play this matchup, NOROMA has heavy advantage, right? Both of these guys are pro license holders in Japan. They played numerous times in tournament settings. NOROMA is usually the clear winner of this set.
Well, we got the NOROMA dragon off now, right? So let's see, the drag. He's locked in, like you said, is right. But again, this is the character's been doing the most work for him recently.
Yeah, and I think, you know, maybe this is another telling of what the Japanese community, or what's happening in the Japanese community. I think it's safe to say that Geese is taking over, man.
Yeah, man, he's the future.
Geese is taking over.
He's been here.
This is my game now.
Kings of Southtown, baby.
King of Tekken 7. Side step, gets a knockdown here. Hex to the life lead, backing away, throwing out the Repukins, trying to keep NOROMA out, and EA 2 of them right there.
Throw him off the building. Oh, here we go.
Got the float. Double Repukin, that damage, and again, Pekos continuing his domination. Trades, that's it, 4 rounds straight.
He's looking too strong right now.
I feel like we haven't even been seeing like Geese. We haven't even seen any of the crazy Geese stuff yet. He's just outplaying NOROMA every time.
Nice, stuck in launch and return.
It just makes it look at NOROMA. NOROMA is going in. He's playing aggressively movement-wise, but he's not making a
not
commitment
pressing
offensively. He's not doing anything, but a big counter hit there.
Yeah, gets a full string. Good damage here. NOROMA with a life lead for the first time in this set, I'm going to say. Hey, confirms.
And that's probably what he's scared of. That's exactly, I think, what he's afraid of. But now, close to another meter as well.
Second hit did not connect, though. Very fortunate. NOROMA able to roll out. Pekos, though, that one touch takes the life lead. Get off. He got that bar. He got the bar. Win condition now if he wants it.
Yeah, sidestep here, trying to fish in.
Off the plus frames, taking some mids. Pekos with big positional advantage here, too. A lot of just jab checks and down forward one checks. Trying to seal NOROMA's
He got him. Look at the time.
Oh, he messed up. What a block he lost. What's going on?
What happened here? That is probably the choke of the set.
Like, bruh, off that one drop, Pekos is on set point.
Dude.
Pekos is about to... Holy shit. Look at the punches ticket, the winner's finals here against NOROMA.
Oh, and the duck.
Yep,
the
and
punish.
Let's go.
He has 2 meters.
2 bars, too. He got 2 bars, man.
This is scary.
He get a wall combo, reset the Raging Storm, and he hit the confirm.
Yes. I feel like NOROMA's afraid to attack here.
Yeah, it's like a loaded gun. You get near Geese, knife comes out. Still, the life difference is inconsequential.
Fishing with Hien. Pekos now willing to just chill. Let him come to me.
Uh-oh, punish.
Jab check. 1-1-2, I'll take my damage.
Here's
Burn
the
the meter. Yep.
Chase him down.
Off the pressure. This is what top players do.
He's got another bar. It doesn't matter. He can afford to spend that meter to keep the pressure going. 10 seconds left. No.
Okay, he gets a punish. He gets some hits in. NOROMA needs this.
It's still wide open.
No, he's going to spend it.
There's no time left.
Sidestep, low check.
All right, this round, a good block
nice.
There. Yeah. Just lay him out. Good play from NOROMA, but still 2 bars on for Pekos. And he still has match point right now.
Oh, and finally, he gets the big crush. Not only that, he's going to get the wall here.
Break.
Oh, he missed the follow-up.
Still got a lot of damage here and keeps the pressure going. Until that comes out.
He went for the pickup there. He thought he was close enough. But this is the thing here. Pekos gets 1 hit, and it could be game over. He's on 3.
Yeah. Now
if he gets
the one backing away.
If he gets the knee cancel into the Raging Sword, it's over.
Yeah. So by block.
The thing is, the way the stage is built too.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was gangster!
We saw him go for that in the last time, right? Pekos held off. This time he went for the follow-up there, and NOROMA's ready. He remembered. And now after that crazy domination from Pekos, all that momentum is now on the NOROMA side. 1 round away from tying it up with that 3 bars. Goddamn. Hey.
Oh, he gets the grab, and that's big.
I think the Stream Monster's going to see something. They're going to learn. No, he didn't get the wall.
He was so close.
Yeah, that would have been the round, maybe.
No, it would have definitely done a lot of damage there. But still sitting on 2 meters here. Oh my gosh, he gets it.
Yep, that's it. Running 1. No, he didn't get the ender. Hey, runs up and plants the rice seeds all over his feet. Put your damn shoes back on.
He did it for a statement.
Yep.
He tapped his toes. He said,
Bare
not
feet.
on my stage.
You gotta, that's embarrassing. You gotta put the socks on first before you put the shoes back on.
He's waiting for him.
Oh, he just touches dirty feet. No, do a handshake. Wash your hands. Pekos, watch your hands.
Okay, that changes our fantasy
brackets.
brackets.
Crazy. we were talking about this before we went live. We're like, man, if you had to pick maybe the players with maybe the lowest odds to be able to take this win, I don't think anybody saw Pekos going over NOROMA to be punches ticket from winners finals, like especially not 2-0 like that.
No,
yeah,
you know the thing is,
like
none of us picked
yep.
None of us picked them to take that match, but a different Pekos showed up today. And you look at some of the action that we just missed here.
That first game.
Oh, man.
I can't even really have time to clip that first game.
He reminded him why he dropped Jack.
Yep.
He reminded him.
And all of a sudden, this losers bracket, too. Oh, man. You got the winner of Kelthu and Low-High going up against NOROMA next.
Yeah, and this was huge right here, right? If he had won that round, that would have been that round he needed to reset it. The raise drive, that was over, but good awareness actually from Pekos there. You know, he didn't give up. He didn't take his hands off the controller. He was ready to punish after the drop there, staying alive.
Oh, man, great stuff. And, you know, he obviously securing himself a top 3 placing now in our winners final. He's going to be waiting, and he's going to be facing the winner of the next match that we're going to be seeing. And this one's going to be big because, I mean, unexpectedly, we have Peru, our representative, Abel del Maestro.
And, I mean, I picked Chikarin. Even yesterday, I'm like, Chikarin's going to win. He's going to win. He's going to win. Same way I thought NOROMA's going to win. But today, I guess anything could happen, right?
On this stage, man, out here, dude, like this weekend in 2019, dude, anything's possible.
Like we were talking about, this stage, you know, anything goes now. First thing that happened on this stage, Homeboy takes off his shoes, takes off his socks. I don't know what else is going to be happening, but
here we go. We got Abel del Maestro from Peru, defeating AK, defeating the Philippines with international.